So welcome everyone to the channel. In this video we are going to download Python on Windows. Okay, I have a 64-bit processor. I hope that everyone has that same processor. So if you have Windows and a 64-bit processor, what I'm going to do, when you are going to reproduce the same steps on your computer, it would also work. And if it doesn't, then you can find a way around. Okay, there are a lot of videos. I'm just making it for the sake of having the the very first video, which is setting the environment. Okay, so all of us are on the same page. Okay, so where do we start? We will start by downloading Python, as I have said, and we will also have to download the Jupyter notebook. Okay, so Jupyter notebook is a Python package that provides us with rich user interface. Okay, तो बहुत अच्छा user interface होता है, तो you can use that. You can compute your mathematical expressions in a cell like in a cell like construct. Okay, and very modular fashion. Okay, and it would also help you to save the data. Okay, Jupyter notebook, right? It is similar to a notebook, but it does computation for you, so that is a great thing. And the notebook itself doesn't provide us with libraries, so we have to download whatever extra libraries we need. Okay, if we want to plot something in a 2D or 3D manner, we have to download Matplotlib, and Numpy is required almost every time, because that provides us with the facility of array operations, right? So array operations make a lot of things easier. A lot of computational problem we can express in terms of arrays, right? 1-dimension, 2-dimension arrays. So Numpy is one library that will help us a lot. So let us get started. So I have this official Python site. You can visit here by typing www.google.com. okay, and you can say download Python. Okay, and the very first link was the site that I had already opened. Okay, so we have to click this link, download Python, and I already have a installer here. I'll click here. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to say add python.exe to path. Okay, and we have to go for customize installation. तो कस्टमाइज इंस्टॉलेशन में हम लोग इंस्टॉलेशन पाथ, फाइल आफ्टर बीइंग इंस्टॉल्ड, एप्लीकेशन आफ्टर बीइंग इंस्टॉल्ड कहाँ पर रहेगा वो स्पेसिफाई कर सकते हैं. तो वी नीड द पिप. ओके, विथ पिप वी आर गोइंग टू डाउनलोड Jupyter notebook, Numpy, Matplotlib, and almost anything we need. So we will go ahead. We will change this location to C drive, and please don't forget to make a new folder. Okay, so I was doing it earlier and I had a problem there, because if you don't make a folder, everything will come on C drive. So you have to make a folder, Python 3.12, right? And you have to provide that folder as your installation location. and you go ahead and install, right? So it would take you a few minutes, or right, few minutes, or few seconds perhaps. Okay, so hopefully the Python program is installed on my computer, and I can check. So clear doesn't work, I have to close this. In Unix like system, Linux, Mac OS, clear, if you write clear on command prompt, it used to clear the whole command prompt window, but it's not true for Windows. So यहाँ पर अगर मैं Python लिखूँ तो it takes me into the Python interpreter. Okay, so if I write 5 plus 4 and hit enter, I would see 9 as the answer. Okay, so that this is the the very first thing, our very first objective. And अब तो डाउनलोड करना है, Control Z, and if you hit enter you will go back to the command prompt. Okay, अभी डाउनलोड हमें करना है Jupyter notebook. To download Jupyter notebook we have to see is pip, okay, Python package manager, pip is installed or not, and you have to provide 2 hyphen before the version. Yes, so pip is also there, and we can straight away go to the Jupyter notebook site. Okay, jupyter.org, and from here we will get the commands to download Jupyter Lab. Okay, so pip install Jupyter Lab. I am copying it and you can paste it here. So pip is a software that connects with the server, downloads the package, and Python then uses it to provide a UI, okay, on a web browser. So we will use Jupyter notebook from a web browser. Okay, so that should not scare most of us who are not from software engineering background. But anyways, so where it is stuck, is it done? Is it not supposed to provide me a message that Jupyter notebook is correctly installed? So I guess it's done. Okay, let us go ahead and check whether we have Jupyter Lab or not. If I go to the C drive, Python 3.1 2 and scripts, okay, inside scripts I should get Jupyter deja vu, no, Jupyter Lab. I need Jupyter Lab. Yes, so here it is. If you can see, Jupyter lab is here. So if I run,
hello motor.
so if I run that very particular application, I should see something like this. Okay, so if I click this very first square which says Python 3 kernel, I should be able to technically do whatever I was able to do inside the Python interpreter application. Okay, so if I say 4 plus 5, I should get 9, but what is happening is the code is not running. There is a plus button here. Okay, so if I click the, oh okay, this thing is covering it up. Okay, fine. So if this plus button is there, I can press this plus button and I should get my result as 9. So next, what should we do? So can we write like import import numpy as np. Okay, so can I do this? Yes, so it would say to me that module not found error because I have not installed numpy. So how can I install numpy? So we have to go to numpy for that. I guess pip install numpy would do because pip install Jupyter lab did install Jupyter lab for us. तो एक बार ट्राई करके देखते हैं, अगर नहीं हुआ तो we will look for a very specific command. Okay, so the Jupyter lab is working like a server. If I may drag this and assume that I have the privilege to scare you a bit, I can show you this. Okay, this is nothing but when we typed Jupyter lab, when we double click the Jupyter lab thing, that ran a script and we have this terminal. Okay, we cannot do anything with it. I cannot type something because it is just showing me how what is actually happening in that browser. Okay, so what is exactly happening? If I write a command, something will pop up there. Okay, in the terminal. So I have to leave that. We should not play with that. I can add a plus, plus sign. This is like a tab, command window tab. Can I write pip install install numpy numpy? Yes, it is working. Okay, so pip install something will be installed on your system. That is the whole idea. So ओके, तो numpy इंस्टॉल हो गया है और हम चलते हैं हमारे ब्राउज़र में and we can run this again and it didn't show us with a error नहीं दिया. That means we have numpy. Okay, तो numpy क्या करता है we will see in detail, but let me show you something. np, please don't ask me what import means, what exactly numpy is, because we are not dealing with the very software side of Python. Python is a software. We are not doing software engineering here. We are using a software to understand computations. Okay, how can we use computer to perform some mathematical computations for us, right? So that is the whole idea. NP, let me take the privilege of writing, सीधा सीधा लिखने का मेरे को इजाज़त दें तो मैं लिखूँगा np.array array, and inside I can provide a array like 1 2 3, okay, and let us start with a one dimension array, okay, and assign it to a variable x. I hope that I didn't make any mistake. So let's go. Okay, so if I enter x and click, so it shows me that this is array, of course, and let's suppose I want to see the first element, so I can do something like this, x1 because I want to see the first element, right? So it is providing me answer as 2. Please don't ask me what is int 64 again, for the same reason that we are not going deep into the software side of it. We want to learn computation, okay? Fine. So okay, the point I wanted to make is, if I want to see the first element, I have to type 0. That's how computer science people wanted it to be. They want to use numbers efficiently. Why not 0? Let us start the array index from 0. So now I have 1 as the answer, right? So it is providing me with answer in a very, very crude fashion. np.int64.1. What does that even mean? But if I write print print and x0, then it would not provide me the nonsense, but directly provide me the value at that index, okay? So this is this happens to be the data type, okay, and this happens to be the value. So again, I don't want to उस तरफ नहीं जाएंगे, the core Python developer thing. Although I have a little bit of experience here and there, that's not good. We should stick to one thing. So that's pretty much it. Next is Matplotlib, and I'll end this video. So I can type PIPINSTALL MATPLOTLIB. So this is going to install Matplotlib for me, and using Matplotlib we can do quite a bit of fascinating things, right? ग्राफ दिखाना हुआ, ओके, कोई कर्व देखना हुआ, कर्व इन 2D, कर्व इन 3D, सरफेसेस इन 3D, ओके. कर्व हमेशा 2D में होता है और सरफेस 3D में. दैट इज़ व्हाट वी शुड रिमेंबर. फाइन. सो लेट अस गो अहेड एंड प्लॉट ए साइन वेव, ओके. साइन वेव इज अ 2D कर्व. फाइन. तो मैटप्लॉटलिब, वी हैव द मैटप्लॉटलिब, ओके. तो एक बार मैटप्लॉटलिब जाके वी हैव टू सी द सिंटैक्स. MATPLOTLIB, visualization with Python, exactly. So let us go to examples, right? So it is saying quite a bit of thing here. But we will try to decode it our way, okay? We are learning. So how do we do that? Okay, a lot of code, you see some dot within the brackets numbers. It's quite intimidating, डरावना होता है, but anyways we can make sense of this. So it is saying that to use Matplotlib we have to import it. Like to use Numpy we have to import it. So to plot things we have to import things. So matplotlib.pyplot as plt. Plt is something that I think that I don't think exactly I know that plt is something you can it's a identifier that okay, I'm not supposed to make those computer science jargon, use those jargons. Okay, plt is a name that is given to that import class. I should not say class. So whenever we are using a library, okay, we are using a part of it. So whatever part we have imported, that part is known as plt. So you can give name to it whatever you may want. So I am port import matplotlib dot pyplot as, I'll not give plt, I'll give it curve. Okay, or I will give it name something. Okay, curve is good. It's not technical, but just to make a distinction, we want to plot a curve. That's why I have given the name curve. Okay, so if I hit enter, it does nothing, but I have to press this play button. So this makes the import a successful operation. Fine. Then we have to say what is the style. Okay, we have to say what is the style to use. This is, I guess it is it is a kind of a fixed. Okay, you have to use this. In place of plt, you will say curve. Fine. So let us run this. It runs fine. So wherever you see np, that means we are using numpy. So np.linspace 0, 10, 100, what does that mean? So I want you to focus now. Okay, linspace is a function. Linspace is a function, is a Python function. Okay, that we got from the Numpy module. It is saying that provide me an array of number starting from 0 to 10. Okay, such that we have 100 number in between, right? Including 0 and 10, we should have 100 number in between. Oh, is it including? Let me first check. I should provide 2. I cannot make a sweeping statement like that. 2 means I should be having 10 and 0 and 10. Okay, so if I enter x, yeah, so including those two numbers 0 and 10, I should have 100 numbers if I provide 100 in place of 2. Okay, fine. So we can directly, okay, in any cell, okay, this square region where we are writing commands, this is known as a cell. In any cell you can make changes and rerun it as per your wish. And if I hit run, we get a lot of numbers. Okay, right? Yes, that is pretty much it. In between 0 and 10 we will get 100 numbers. Okay, including 0 and 10. That is something we should be very conscious of to keep things accurate. ठीक है, तो हमें array मिल गया x. Fine. Next, what is the thing to do? Next thing is, it is saying that x is an array. Okay, first of all, x is an array. we know what array is. Array is a series of number, so to speak. Okay, so x is the array, and we are using x to compute another array, that is y. So that is the whole idea of Numpy. So you can have a two-dimension array, and you can compute that two-dimension array, and you can get a resultant another two-dimension array of the same order, right? If it is 2 cross 2, you get the result of 2 cross 2. So this is kind of a linear algebra thing. ठीक है, तो ये तो समझ में आ रहा है. तो ये क्या कर रहे हैं, ये कर रहे हैं, ये साइन x निकाल रहे हैं. वट एवर सीरीज ऑफ नंबर यू हैव, you pick one number and find the sin x of that. Okay, sine, sine value of that. You feed it to the sine function and then add 4. Y is equal to 4 plus 1 into np sine 2x. Okay, so I should type it. I encourage that you also type. Typing makes you a better, not a better but what it makes a better no, it makes you a better observer of yourself, what you are trying to do, and thus a better learner. So I want a array that is y, and I am going to provide what it is. It is nothing but 4 plus np dot, np is obviously numpy, a instance of numpy. Okay, instance, I can take the privilege of using that word. Fine, it's an instance of, it's a part of numpy that is providing us with a lot of function. Earlier we used linspace, now we are using sine x. So it will take all the element of x, compute the sine of it, add 4 to everything. Okay, so we had 0, sine 0 is 0, and we add 4 to that is y, and we can hit the play button. And if I type y and then hit the play button, I should see 4. That's pretty obvious. Okay, because sine 0 is 0 and plus 4 is nothing but y is the first, y is 4. So okay, sine we have computed. We basically, this is what we are plotting is, we are plotting sine wave shifted upwards. Okay, so next command is x2 y2. No, we don't need all that to demonstrate what we are trying to do. Okay, this is something important. So subplots is again a function, right? Subplot is again a function, but we used curve. So what is curve? As we have been describing, np है numpy का पार्ट, कर्व है numpy का पार्ट जो है उससे हम फंक्शंस इन्वोक कर सकते हैं, फंक्शंस कॉल कर सकते हैं, या फिर फंक्शंस को इम्प्लीमेंट तो हो गया है, फंक्शंस को एक्साइट कर सकते हैं. वट एवर यू मे यू कैन यूज दोज फंक्शन, यूज कर सकते हैं. सो fig comma ax, what does that mean? So on the right side till now, on the left side till now, we had variables. So ax is a variable, fig is a variable. So functions return us variables. Okay, subplot function क्या कर रहा है, कुछ वेरिएबल हमें रिटर्न कर रहा है. फिग एंड ax, वी आर नॉट एग्जैक्टली श्योर व्हाट दे आर, बट एनीवेज दे आर ऑफ इंटरेस्ट टू अस. कर्व डॉट सबप्लॉट, वी हैव टू provide anything to it. No, ax, we are getting a object. Okay, I am using those words for my understanding. I am getting an object in ax dot plot. I have to provide fine, pretty much okay, fine. So I can provide everything here itself. I have ax, I can say ax dot plot, again a function, and I can plot y comma x, or is it x comma y or y comma x? So it's y comma x. Okay, no, it's x comma y. So first we have to provide x and then we have to provide y. That we have to remember. Okay, x, it will take on x-axis every number, 100 points we have, and y, corresponding y value we have to plot. So it is going to plot as a sine wave. Okay, sine. Fine, that is the idea. Ax dot plot x comma y, and another command is there, plot dot show. Okay, and line width you can specify. This is a parameter. More the line width, more the thick the curve will be. Line width is equal to 2, let's suppose, and we can say curve dot show happens to be another function. So it's a lot of function. I know it's a very tedious way of saying plot me a sine curve, but that is what we have to deal with. Okay, so now I guess that's pretty much it. Okay, can we make it more frequent, the sine curve? We can increase the frequency. Okay, we can do that. What we have to change? We have to make it large. I'm afraid that this is going to make it so large that we will have straight lines. Okay, so we have to go ahead and yes, my fear is true. This is not looking like a sine wave anymore. The frequency becomes so large that it got compressed. Anyways, we can fit 10 cycles, no problem in that, I guess. No, we have to decrease the frequency further. No, we have, yes, so we can increase the frequency, and you can see that the things are getting clipped off. This is something that is a trade-off. आपको कंप्यूटर को ज़्यादा स्ट्रेस देना है, you will get a better curve. Okay, कम स्ट्रेस देना है, you will get a less data points, less information. The curve doesn't look good. Fine, it is not about looking good. We have to learn a lot in this. Fine, from 100 points we can go to 500 points, and we can stress the computer a bit more, and we get a finer curve. Okay, तो ये तो बस छोटी छोटी बातें हैं, बहुत ज़्यादा पढ़ाई करनी है. तो I hope that you like this video. We learned how to install Python, little bit of Numpy, little bit of Matplotlib, and we got an idea of how things are working. Just a hazy idea. We will make things more clear theoretically. I will have to write things down, लिखना पड़ेगा, and then things will be more clearer to you. Clearer, is that a word? Fine, it will make things clear to you. Fine. Okay, let's end this video here. Thank you for being a part of this channel.